What's up, guys? This is Fairly Decent here, and this is my channel, Fairly Decent Gaming. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. If not, it's cool. Move on. No hurt feelings here. But this will be a DLC commentary with Peacekeeper on the map Mirage. However, I'm not actually going to talk about the DLC at all. I'm going to do something that I have done once before in this channel, and I got decent turnout with it, at least a decent feedback with it, and that is give a movie review. Before I did a movie review of the movie Dread, because it was kind of underappreciated, and I thought that it needed to be put out there that it was actually a really good movie and that people need to see it. If you have not seen it yet, I will link that video in my description, but it is a fantastic movie. You have to go see it. But today, I am actually going to review the movie Seven Psychopaths. Seven Psychopaths is written and directed by Martin McDonough. He is mostly known for the movie In Bruges, which a lot of people don't actually know anything about and have not seen, but it's a really, really good movie also, and I would do a review for that as well, but it's basically the same exact review since it's written and directed by the same exact guy, so the feel of the movie would be exactly the same. The writing is kind of the same style of story, so I'm not going to do a review of that as well. But Seven Psychopaths is one of those movies that got a lot of attention, but yet is still underappreciated by the mass public, by the mass people in general. But my first disclaimer of this movie, it's not for someone that is looking for constant action and moving and just chaos. It's a movie that's a lot like No Country for Old Men or True Grit. You know, it's something that is more based around story than action and all the extra stuff and special effects, which I will say there is a lot of gore in this movie, which is fantastic. You know, I mean, that sounds kind of cruel, but in movies, it's always good to have some sort of realism so that you can kind of connect to the characters a lot more. But to give a quick synopsis of what the movie is about, it's about a struggling screenwriter that's trying to write a story called Seven Psychopaths, and he tries to gain inspiration of what the seven psychopaths should be by, you know, getting help from his friends and actually learning about actual psychopaths. He tries to make them seem like real people and wants them to kind of connect with normality. But it's deemed as, from the public by like the critics, that it is called a violent comedy, which it's kind of weird having those two things together, but it's perfect. You know, there's some action, there's a lot of things that you can laugh at. It's a kind of a dark comedy, so you're laughing at things that you normally probably wouldn't laugh at, or you would laugh at and then go kind of like, oh, why did I laugh at that? But it's one of those, you know. I mean, if you're someone that doesn't like a movie that's kind of slow paced and worth it at the end, in my opinion, but it is very slow getting to the climax of the movie and kind of getting across of it, but it needs to portray all the different stories. So you basically learn about the seven psychopaths and how all their stories intertwine with one another, in both the main character, which is Colin Farrell, in his story, but also in the actual movie itself that you're watching. There's a lot of huge actors in this movie. The guy from Zombieland, I'm completely blanking out on his name, Woody Harrelson. There's Colin Farrell. There's, oh damn it, I don't know. There's so many people. It'll probably be a shorter list of people that people wouldn't know. But it is star-studded, so the acting is fantastic. But again, it's not going to be for everybody. It's one of those ones that I would say that if you've never seen In Bruges, or if you didn't like In Bruges, specifically if you didn't like In Bruges, don't watch this movie. But if you did enjoy it, you'll enjoy this movie by far, 100%. But if you've never seen In Bruges, or have never seen one of Martin McDonough's films before, then I would say rent it, or if you go through means of getting it in a way of where you can watch it and with limited cost to you, and actually see if it's for you, because it's not going to be for everyone, and I know that because it's dark comedies never really go well with large groups of people, because it's something that not everybody can dig, not everyone can enjoy. So, and that's cool, you know, it's not all movies are for everybody, but for me, this is it. You know, it's almost the exact opposite of my last review of Dread, where Dread is basically just purely action and no story. This one is complete story with a little bit of action, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of drama, a little bit of romance, I guess. There's some romance sides to it, but it kind of hits all emotions of mentalities of people, which is kind of cool. So if I actually had to give a number rating to this, I guess it would be, I don't know, 9.5 out of 10. You know, and the only reason why I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because it's not going to be a movie that everyone's going to just go die for. You know, it's not going to be something that everyone's going to absolutely love, because not everybody likes this style of movie. So 9.5 out of 10, not too shabby. Recommended 100% by me. That's fine if you don't like the movie yourself, but I enjoy it. Recommend it to everybody that I know, and they've all enjoyed it. Anyways, this video is starting to wrap up. I go 20 and 5. Not bad. Not too shabby. Go see In Bruges. Go see Seven Psychopaths. They're both awesome. Peace.